Hey, Rick McBride here with your Property Masters and 5 minutes of free time. Actually, early today, that's unusual for us. McBride Realty Group. Can you sell a chocolate bar for $100? How does this relate to real estate? Well, often we're faced with sellers who refuse to accept that their property is not worth what they think or need to sell it at. The problem is they refuse to admit or accept that position. They feel their property's special, or that some sucker will come along and buy it, and that's simply not true. The other thing they ask is, are we spending any money to advertise their overpriced home? I ask you, would you pay $100 for a chocolate bar? And what do I mean by that? When faced with a customer who wants us to pay for advertising on their overpriced home, we propose the following scenario. I tell them I'm going to run down to Sam's. I'm going to buy a box of Hershey Bars. Current price on a box of Hershey Bars is $20.49, and or 57 cents each. I then tell them to go sell them all at $100 each. I submit to them that this should be no problem as long as they pay to advertise the candy and blanket the market and all advertising channels with their advertising. Certainly, if we flood the market with advertising candy bars at $100 each, they'll all sell, right? Of course not. Everyone will just go to the local Quickie Mart, pick up the candy bar for $1 or so. In fact, they'll look at your advertising and laugh. This will assure you that you will not only not sell your candy bars for $100 each, they'll get stale. And you likely will have to sell them at a discount if you can sell them at all. So you won't even get the original $1 for them that everyone else is getting for them. Buyers will simply move on to other properties. They won't buy yours. If your property is overpriced, they will move on to another one. In fact, they won't even bother to look at your property or come see it. Let's say you had a 5-acre piece of land with a small house on it. You love the property. You believe that it's unique and should command more than all the other 5-acre lots with homes on it. A quick search of the MLS shows that there are 87 properties that meet this criteria in our county. Why would anyone bother to look at yours if it's overpriced? Much less buy it. They have 87 other choices. We get it. You love your property. That's why you bought it. You fell in love with it. But you're ready to move on. And in order to sell your property for top dollar, you actually have to list it at the proper price. Overpricing it will actually get you less for your house in the long run. Pricing it properly might result in a bidding war in this market, which gets you more for your property than you actually anticipated. So by overpricing it, you're actually bringing in less money in the long haul because it gets stale, just like candy bar gets stale, and you can no longer sell it for full retail value. The other problem you're likely to encounter if you're lucky enough to even get an offer is it probably isn't going to appraise for the sale price. Then you're going to have to lower your price anyway, or the deal is dead. So you're going to have to do it anyway. Price it right in the first place. Bottom line is, one of the most important parts of the Master's Marketing strategy is properly pricing the house in the first place. This doesn't mean that we're going to come in and lowball so it'll sell fast. Quite the opposite. Your price, we want to price your property for as high as we can expect to generate reasonable traffic and strong offers. That's the magic. We're in the business of getting you top dollar for your property. We're not in the business of throwing good money at bad listings. We might as well open the doors, just throw cash out the door. We make some good friends that way, but we certainly wouldn't make any money. You want to get top dollar for your property? We are your team. However, you must be realistic with your price and allow our Master's Marketing program to work for you. Want to get top dollar for your property or business? Call or text us today at 386-866-1007. You might be surprised what it's worth. On a side note, just heard from Realtor.com just made an announcement today. Uh, Existing home sales are up 5.6%. Existing prices are up 5.8%, and inventory, this is the kicker, is down 9.7%. 9.7% inventory down, and that's nationwide. And anything that's nationwide, Florida has on steroids. Your property is wanted. If you're considering selling, it's a great time to upsize. Have a great day.